In this section, I am going to explain the dynamics of the Amazu family, as it probably is a surprise to many that as someone who comes from a well-known family that has royal roots is stuck in this situation where the British government, British police, and hundreds, if not more people in British society have ganged up to slander and torture me with the intent of killing me. You shall also hear the explanation from my father's sister, Reverend Sister Veronica Amazu, how the Amazu family are the true-born royalty. You shall understand why my mother kept me away from the Amazu family. My father was murdered by his cousin, and this is confirmed by my father's sister as well. And why I distanced myself from my half-brothers, whom were contacted by the monitoring group charity upon my request for them to confirm our royal roots, only for the charity to come back to me even more adamant they would not assist me. Hence I knew that in following with the emotional and psychological abuse I have been a victim of by the hands of these so-called half-brothers since my mother died had not only continued but had worsened, because after my experience with the charity, even the Citizens Advice Bureau staff would laugh at me on the phone, referring to me as Your Royal Highness in a sarcastic manner. This made it very clear to me that these psychopathic individuals I unfortunately share a father with had lied and slandered me again. Before I proceed to the writing, I would like to give a brief response to Chike Amazu's wife, a social worker. The day you and your husband called me on the phone to wish me good luck before I went for the operation to remove the fibula from my left leg, an operation I almost died from due to hemorrhaging, and in the process of wishing me good luck, you opened your nasty mouth to say to me that I should not have children in future as a bone was being taken out of my leg, hence I would not be able to carry a child to full term as pregnancy is heavy on the bones. Something your husband and you then burst out laughing at me after you said it. My response to that, albeit over 15 years later, is this: I would rather keep to myself and not have children or get married than to be married to a man who runs out to have sex with women in town whilst his wife has gone to America to wait until she is due to give birth to his first son, Chike Jr., so that he can have dual citizenship like the rest of his siblings. Now, I do not know if he did that for your first two daughters, as I was not in your lives then, but I do know that as soon as you landed in America, he was making plans to go off and meet with some bitches to get some good sex and wet his... One would think that as someone who lost his mother not long after she gave birth to his brother called Obinna Ifeanyi Amazu, he would understand how dangerous a time it is for a woman during that period, but rather he was more interested in dipping in and out of in town. You see, when people think someone is dumb or has an amoeba brain, hence lacking much understanding, they tend to discuss certain things in front of them. This is something his homosexual brother Obinna, also known as a whore in the gay community, is very much aware of. So, you can keep your nasty excuse for a husband who disrespects you in the worst way. I'm okay single and childless, thanks.
Right now, we have no blood relationship with them.
Yes, and what?
I never had any, but they never had any king. All they had before President was elected was chiefs in different villages.
Okay, so they had chiefs before.
Elected him unanimously because they want to be doing it. He has a second turn to be. He is the first.
Okay, that's why he's number one.
My mother comes from came from a royal family, yes.
Okay, your mother came from a royal family.
Yes, my mother's grandfather, Oji's family, was the chief.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I told you.
Okay.
And that is what you see. My mother, that's how my mother inherited the princeship, and not from our village. My father has never been a chief. His father has never been one. And Igwe is the one is Oba that elected in Igwe.
Oh, it's Oba that elected him. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He elected Igwe. Now that he's dead, another village take it up.
Wow.
It's going to be a continuous something.
So,
So that is this, because the mother was doing wrong.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to understand.
And that's why he answered Igwe one of
Oba. So that's
that Igwe will be two. Number two, they didn't used to have chiefs and kings because they want to govern themselves. It's a written something, not that it is. It has been some years, but I'm telling you, Igwe Okoko, the Peter one was the first Igwe
king.
by Oba. Clan is different. Our own clan is different. Virtually, it's from the same village and from the same neighborhood. So we don't have any blood relationship with him.
I'm not saying that, Auntie. And the reason why I'm taking it...
Why are you taking it like that?
I'm taking it like this because I blame the family.
Who knew your father very well?
I blame the family for my father's death. That's why I refused to respond to your letter when you wrote to me the first time. Because I've been blaming. Because I've been blaming you all for my father's death. That's why this is important to me, to find out the truth. That's why I needed to know, because that is why I didn't want to have anything to do with you.
Let me tell you, your father was poisoned, and he even told us. He told all his family members, and told Chike and Ifan, even as small as they were. He told them, this is the person who poisoned me. And that's how your mother knew it. He told your mother too. And now your mother is saying all sorts of rubbish. So the man that poisoned him wasn't even his relation, and my mother was saying cousin. And haven't you seen a brother killing a brother? The person that poisoned him is our second cousin. If you want to know, yes, that's why he answered the same Amazu.
He was the second cousin. Okay. Did you know, even in Jos, when we go to visit people from Oba, she will tell me not to eat, not to drink anything. Because she's wicked, or she was wicked. She was a wicked woman, let me tell you. And I must because I was just keeping quiet. But your mother was a wicked woman. And she went about, she was going to the Judea. We heard all that.